get started. Okay, so first off, let's get the headband section parted off. And you just take it down straight above the ear. And we'll get this side. So you want to make sure that you match up right there. And just take it down right above the ear again. Then we will put this back section, pull it back into a ponytail. I just do a loose pony so that it doesn't get a kink in the hair when we're done. Okay, so I'm gonna get the hair a little damp. And I'll just pull over. We're gonna start with the lace braid for the headband section. I also like to spray some of this, oops, spraying everywhere, this hot sets in. So I like to have her tilt her head a little bit because we are just gonna go from this ear across to this ear doing a Dutch lace braid. So you'll get your 3 sections and your middle is gonna go over your outside. So over, and then you're just gonna take in a small amount. Remember, the middle goes over the outside and you're only taking in on the one side. And on this one, I'm gonna pull it back a little bit. Instead of going just along the part, I'm gonna pull it back and do like diagonally back here. So then it gives this a little bit of a lift when we're all done. So we're just gonna over direct it a little bit. Remember to go over the outside. And we'll just keep doing this all the way down through this front headband section. twist a little bit and then put in an elastic. Okay, so there's the Dutch lace headband part. And I will just go over this and just smooth it out a little bit. Tuck them in and give that a little spray. Okay, so now we're gonna take out this ponytail and we're gonna do the rope twist waterfall part. So what I like to do is I'm gonna take this little section to do the rope twist. So you just part from right there, down right there. I don't do a very big rope twist. Oops. Okay, and then I'm just gonna spray this down. So you'll split, I'll split this into two, and you're gonna twist it the opposite way than when you bring them together. So you'll twist, and then bring them over. Twist, and bring them over. So I'm twisting to the left because I'm twisting the two pieces together to the right. So twist that way. And then you're going to bring it over that way. Twist, twist, twist. And you're just going to keep doing that. You want to do it until you can reach over here to this braid because you're going to connect the two. Okay, I'm going to spray that. I'm going to ask Peasy to hold that for a sec. Okay, now what we're going to do is we are going to part off this top section to clip it up. That's what's going to create the waterfall effect. Then I'm going to put this bottom part back into a ponytail. Remember, you don't need the ponytail too tight, you just need it to hold the hair out of the way. Okay, now I'm going to take the rope twist and we're going to put it into this braid right here so they're connected. Okay, so those are now connected. Now you're going to take down your top part so that you can pull them through your rope twist. Okay, for this part I like to use a topsy-tail tool. You can get them on Amazon. And you're just going to part off the small section. And then you're going to put it through this first stitch of your rope twist. And just pull it through. And you get take really small sections so that you can't see the partings. And then you'll just go through your next one and you'll do this all the way across. as we get to the end, these are gonna get really tight and it looks a little weird, but once we get all this pulled through, we'll just pull this and it'll all look even. And then also, as we've been going, I like to come up about halfway and take a little section so that we can fill in all of the stitches. And then also that's a good way to hide the part lines. So this one, it's a little triangular section from about halfway up. And then the next one will go from all the way up by the headband braid. So now we'll come all the way up here and take that in. take this last section and just pull it right under. Then we will take this and we'll just pull the rope twist a little bit tighter so that they match up. And then you just take out this bottom pony. You have your waterfall braid. You can poof it so you have a little bit of volume. And then on this ponytail section, I like to braid it down a little bit. See, could you give me another quick? Just braid it. Just put a little braid at the end of this. Put our elastic in. To put a bow right here to cover up this elastic.